Hello, everybody. Welcome to the really last part of Tomb Raider: Rise of the Lady. I don't know. Yeah, no, last time we finished the main story and then I looked over the menu, which was smart of me because now I realized. Expeditions? What? Oh, okay, this is like. Yeah, okay, this is different sections of the game with time, with timer or how fast you can kill everything, that sort of thing. No, we discovered that there's a subsection here called Croft Manor where new story is available. So this should be done very quickly, and then I can go outside and drive my bicycle, and then I can also finally start a new game. Finally. That is not a new game. A game that I already played, but I want to replay a game.
Final notice to Lara Croft, a current tenant of premises. This is to serve as your final notice for the purposes of terminating your ownership of Croft Manor. You are required to immediately vacate and surrender possession of said manor to Atlas de Mornay, executor of estates.
Lara, it is unfortunate that you have forced my hand in this matter, but so be it. As you know, your parents appointed me executor of the estate in the event of their absence. Since your mother disappeared, her death was never technically declared. And given the circumstances surrounding your father's death, it's no surprise that he never drafted a formal last will and testament to account for
that's bullshit!
Unfortunately, you have no legal claims to the estate. I'm willing to negotiate a modest monthly stipend from your trust, but only if you leave the manor by week's end. Don't fight me on this, Lara. Your mother wouldn't want that. Sincerely, Atlas.
It's bullshit! It's bullshit! If I am related, then logically it should automatically pass to me as per you know, family ties, bloodlines or something. I don't know if this is a real legal situation in America, but if it is, or anywhere, no, she's British. But if this is a real legal thing, then that's bullshit. By just me being like, you see this in countless movies. Yeah, your great grandfather had no real relatives or no children, and you are sort of kind of related to him, and that's why you are owed everything. Wow. Stupid. Wow. Just because my dumbass dad didn't write on a piece of napkin that Lara gets everything. I'm left with nothing.
Be a will or some kind of evidence of what happened to Mum in the manor
Okay.
somewhere.
Okay.
Dad's safe.
Okay, so I need to find something that proves that I own everything. Which, okay, does this take place before or after the events of the game? It doesn't really matter. This is a separate story from the game. But like, I bet you this is gonna be one of dad's her father's psycho games. Like, Lara, prove to me one more time that you are worthy of the Croft name. Screw you, Dad, I'm gonna pee on your grave.
Well, this is a hell of a thing. I met someone tonight quite unexpectedly. But it shouldn't have been, it seems. I've been so buried in my work, so distracted by my latest revelations, I never bothered to notice my surroundings. But there she was, sitting at my table in the library. Her name is Amelia. And apparently she's been studying right next to me. Art history, of all things. I shared some of my research against my better judgment, but I wanted to see how she would respond. And she did not disappoint. I felt as if I was suddenly engaged in a mental game of chess, moving and counter-moving in argument. At one point, that poor old librarian had to shush us as if we were children. I feel so foolish for not having noticed her earlier. She's a brilliant woman who's challenged my ideas for the first time in memory. In truth, I don't know if she's feeling as exhilarated as I am right now, but I dare say our conversation was mutually stimulating. For the first time in a long time, I find myself thinking about something else besides my research. I hope she returns for another round tomorrow.
Oh god,
My parents made a good team, challenging each other from the start.
why did that sound so metallic? Okay, there was something like this in the very
The
first...
door to the library.
There was something like this in the first Lara Croft game too. Like the... Or I don't know if that was part of the... Oh, hello! I don't know
The
if...
grand hall.
Ah!
Always loved playing in here as a kid. This will be one of the first
Oh, wow,
things
this-
to fix.
Yeah, this looks exactly like it did in the Lara Croft Tomb Raider Anniversary Edition. There was
What
also...
are you doing sitting there on the floor, Mistress Lara?
Looking at the compass, thinking.
What about, if I may inquire?
Just thinking about discovering faraway places, about finding adventure.
I'm sure you will, my lady. You've the soul of an explorer. But don't grow up too fast.
Why is this place so shitty? And why are there no buckets? What happened here? Lara! What you doing? Okay, I can't go outside, that's nice. Take my belongings and go.
Got
I
to
give up.
remember to pack this for my next trip.
Oh, a flashlight.
Should be able to explore the dark now.
Okay, nice.
Hey Jonah, sorry for not getting back to you sooner. I've decided to do some research at the manor. A lot has happened and I need some time to think about what I want to do next. This old place is filled with memories and secrets. Uncle Atlas has tried to keep me out of here for so long I don't even know if I want to keep it. But after everything that's happened, maybe I can find out what it still means to me. If it's
Ancient
worth
II
fighting
phone.
him for. I'll let you know how things
Yeah.
worked out when I'm back in London.
Yeah, I already said, like, when does this take place? Somewhere in 1996 or something? That all recordings sound so metallic? Then again, I did, 10 years ago? Yeah, this game came out, 2013. I also bought, like, one of those recording things. I did this as part of my,
Lara, you know the way
as part of my YouTube channel where, you know, I needed to separate my audio from my video files until I discovered that I just can basically just use the audio from video files. So I gave that back, but I tried that thing out and it was really sounded exactly like this. Like, it was super metallic. I don't know who buys these anymore. Must be just doctors or something, or researchers.
limits.
I'm sorry, I just wanted to see.
We've been through this.
Was Mum's room in here?
Just stay out of there, darling.
Dad was always so protective of the West Wing.
But where is my butler? Tomb Raider is not complete without the creepy butler. Okay, need a master key.
This belongs to Anna. Most of her belongings are in the guest house. What was she doing in here?
Wait. Wait. Come on.
Someone has a sense of humor.
Okay, I assume was Anna the evil lady, the cancer lady? Because then this takes place before the actual game. Yeah, so this is more of a tutorial thing, which I then should have played before the actual main game. Well, now it's too late. LOL bots? What? Go? What? What are we talking about? Okay, this is the... okay, they're blocked off all the cool sections with the sports hall and museum.
Locked. Need a key to open this.
Master key. Do we have access to... What was funny about it? Oh, you mean about the smoking? There was a stop smoking sign on it, and the universal symbol for health was on it.
I'm not sure. I really need to brush up on my ancestors one of these days.
Oh my god, she was related to William Shakespeare. Oh, okay, the access to the garden is also blocked. So no running around in the labyrinth. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Another one of Dad's immortality artifacts. I think Roth bought this for him from a trader in Greece.
Cool.
Lara, since your return from your expedition to Yamatai, I've grown increasingly alarmed at your erratic behavior. I can only assume you suffered some kind of psychological trauma and are only acting out as a call for help. I want you to know that I hear you, loud and clear. Anna and I agree that it's time for you to be evaluated by a professional. I took the liberty of arranging an introduction to a highly qualified colleague of mine. You should be receiving the details in the post soon. I want to impress upon you the importance of this, Lara. As executor of the estate, it is my duty to see that it is left in capable hands. And if I may be blunt, you're acting like your father when he was at his worst. He nearly lost the manor himself in those days. I'd hate for you to repeat his mistakes. I encourage you to embrace the help I'm offering. Sincerely, your uncle.
Boo! Boo! You are part of Trinity. I can already tell. Boo! You are gonna be the main villain of the next game. I can already tell. You're working together with Anna. I'm pretty sure Anna was the cancer lady. Yeah, you're working together with her. I'm not paranoid. Also, what I do with my manor is none of your freaking business. If I want to shit on the floor, I'm gonna do that.
A phoenix figurine. I bet this appealed to Dad's idea of immortality, of rising from the ashes and being born anew.
Okay, let's get, first of all, back to the actual main mission. Yeah, oh god. Is this the entire extra story, just a bunch of text?
Lara, I've reviewed the report from your therapist. I have to say I was surprised.
Getting swifty, yes!
I somehow doubt you've so easily abandoned your irrational claims. Indeed, where have you been the past few weeks? My secretary discovered that you booked a flight to Turkey on the 20th. You can't have been simply sightseeing, as your customs claims suggest. I know you're up to something, and I'll be damned if I let you use the Croft assets to indulge the same obsession that led to my sister's death. It's not too late to relinquish your claims on the manor voluntarily. If you refuse, I will find a way to cut you off. Sincerely, Atlas.
The mean old uncle who wants to take over the estate. It's a story straight out of a novel. What has Lord Canterbury to do with it? Stop accusing Miss Fennybottom. She was in the music room when the murder happened.
I always loved looking at these. Dad became interested in immortality myths after his expeditions to Egypt. This is the map I made for my first expedition with Dad. It shows a path to the library through the servants' passages.
Wait, where's the start? Huh? Hold on. Oh, on top must be the office? What is this? Wait, hold on. This way? Ah! But it's closed. Need a key.
Locked. There's got to be another way through.
Oh my god, your uncle is right. You are in no mental health to take care of this manor if you don't even know where the keys are.
Dad's book about immortality myths might be useful in my research. Dad's map of the forgotten cities of northern Syria. He was closer than he knew to finding the Prophet's tomb.
What do you have to say?
I finally introduced Richard to the family. It went precisely how I imagined. I see but polite grace from mother, indifference and disinterest from father.
Speaking
and
of
thinly veiled contempt
novel.
from Atlas. Of course they don't approve. To them, Lord Croft is the man who took away their beloved daughter and ruined her long-standing engagement. Though I was never going to marry that repugnant Earl of Farringdon anyway.
Oh, posh
One
lady.
might think they would be happy that I was being courted by a genuine lord of the realm. It just happens to be Richard Croft. In their eyes, the man who single-handedly ruined a once great family. But there's nothing to be done now. Watching how Richard dealt with their subtle insults and disrespect. Such grace and calm. I know he did it for me. I think I'm falling in love with this man. It will break my mother's heart, but I cannot live the life she imagined for me. My time with Richard has only made this clearer.
Mom's own words. I can almost imagine her speaking. I wish I could remember her voice. What would have been a very cool little detail in this would be if the voice actress of Lara Croft herself read this text instead of a different voice.
It must have been hard for Mum
Because
to
if
go
she
against
can't.
her family's wishes. I'm glad she did.
Yeah, because otherwise I wouldn't be here. Because if she can't remember her voice, you know.
One of Dad's Yoruba masks. A gift from a friend he met on an expedition in Nigeria.
How does this mask stay on? Doesn't look very, like... There aren't even any strings.
This is probably my grandfather Benjamin.
He looks like a vampire hunter.
A picture with Dad and Anna. Never liked wearing dresses, but the color was nice.
Oh yeah, Anna was the lady of Trinity. So this takes definitely place before the events of the game. So I should have played this before. Oh well.
Dad would have liked me to go to Oxford, but I insisted on UCL. Yep, looks real. Roth once offered to forge me a fake diploma to show Dad.
Degrees are being overvalued.
My birthday crown. I was so proud of that thing. That's my handwriting. My penmanship was pretty good.
Yeah, looks better than anything that I can write. Okay, I see.
Needs a combination. It's got to be in Dad's papers somewhere. Maybe in the library.
How do I get to the library? Would it not be better to forge a real diploma instead of a fake one? Whoa. Brilliant. Whoa. Yeah, because then when you show it to people, you can say, this is my real diploma, instead of, hey, this is my real fake diploma. So brilliant. You will never get caught. Ah. Welcome to Resident Evil.
Amelia, the news has reached Mother. She knows that you broke off your engagement with the Earl of Farringdon. She is beside herself with worry. But, for the moment, she's controlling the narrative. As far as anyone knows, you're just having innocent second thoughts. But the moment your affair with Lord Croft goes public, it will be too late. Our name will be as ruined as this man you've chosen to bed. Don't you see that you're being selfish, Amelia? Please, consider your family. You're a de Mornay. Everything you do has a greater effect on us all. I'm coming down to London soon. Don't do anything rash until we have a chance to talk.
Oh my god! Our mean old uncle wanted to destroy the Lovecrafts because he ruined the family name. Oh my god, this is this really is like some 18th century novel. This is all going to end with the uncle and our father having a duel in the garden.
Falling apart. Maybe I should just let my uncle have this place.
They say a good test of a relationship is how well you travel together. Well, I'd say Amelia and I have passed that test with flying colors. Indeed, these last few months in Egypt have been nothing short of extraordinary. She and Roth get on like old uni chums. In fact, the two have spent more than a few nights drinking and playing cards into the wee hours. Despite her decidedly proper upbringing, Amelia's taken to roughing it more than I ever have. She fits in and connects with the local populace with such amazing empathy. Because of her, I've had a bit of an unexpected breakthrough in my research. She managed to convince an artifact dealer in Old Town to sell me a magnificent and quite unusual Tibetan scroll. From what I can tell, it seems to contain details surrounding an immortality ritual of some sort. I think it's time for me to take the next step with Amelia. In fact, I don't think I can wait any longer. I will ask for her hand tomorrow in the bright Egyptian sun amidst the dust and ruins.
Oh my god, then you can say something totally romantic like, our love is gonna stand longer than the pyramids. Oh, that's a good one. I'm gonna steal this one.
I'm not surprised he asked her to marry him as soon as he got the idea.
Ooh, wine! Glug, 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 glug. Since I have to leave this place anyway very soon, I'm gonna take out of this, take everything out of here that I can.
Amelia, I know we have had our differences in recent years. I've tried my best to keep an open mind about your relationship with Richard, but I just can't let you go on this ill-conceived expedition without saying my piece. You say Richard's theories have merit. You say that he may have actually stumbled upon some mythic, unknown truth, but I have seen nothing to support such claims. And while your word may have been enough in times past, I cannot let you squander away what remains of your name and reputation, and that of our family, truth be told, on some damned foolish crusade. I intend to go to Richard's investors and let them know exactly how he's spending their money, but I want to give you a chance to put a stop to this yourself. Please, don't go to Tibet. If not for me, at least for Lara.
Uh-oh. Thunder!
Still just as creepy as I remember.
Must be pretty cool when you are a rich person and then you go exploring inside your mansion and then you, by accident, stumble upon, like, I don't know, a room that you didn't know was there.
My lord, I hope this missive finds you on a successful expedition and in good health. Before I bore you with estate affairs, I wanted to let you know that our little angel has been into some mischief. As always, I indulged her in our usual game of chess. Over the course of the game, she broached the subject of her mother. She's having trouble remembering her now, and wanted to enter her ladyship's atelier, which you sealed off, to play on her mother's piano. It enraged her when she wasn't allowed to go in, of course. For someone so young, she has such strong emotions. Later in the day, she set a trap for me in the walk-in freezer.
Nice!
Before I knew what was happening, I found myself locked inside. Mrs. Sheffield discovered me an hour later, shivering and somewhat peeved. It took us an additional hour to find Lara in the grounds. I know all her hiding places, of course, but this time she really did not want to be found. Call it years of observation, but I can tell when she's out of sorts. My lord, if I may be so bold, she misses you fiercely. She is lonely for her father. Please consider a call as soon as you are able.
Oh, nice. I like
Poor
it.
Winston. I remember being so angry. He was always so patient with me.
King to Queen 1. I'm going to win this time, Winston.
Clever girl. But you should know by now, winning isn't everything. Queen to King's Bishop 6. Check.
Okay, this requires crowbars.
Easy for you to say. You always win. Knight takes queen.
What I mean to say is try to enjoy the journey, Lara. Don't rush to victory. Bishop to King 7.
I know, Winston. I just want... Oh no! I didn't even see that.
You should also know by now, I'm not to be trifled with on this board, young lady. Mate.
Oh, I am going to win. Someday.
Aww. I like it when game devs develop. Yeah. They do develop. They develop games. That's in the name. I do like it when game developers acknowledge memes and the culture surrounding their own games.
I would play chess with our old butler Winston on this board. Never could beat him. I always chose white. Maybe if I let him go first once in a while, I might have won.
Oh, so in this game series, the butler is already retired. That sucks.
I'm at a crossroads now. Good lord, that's such a cliche. But there's truth in it. 2 roads before me. Both present joy and compromise. A life with Richard, adventure, intellectual pursuit, perhaps a new family. But also a man obsessed with something I cannot understand. Or a life of obligation, upholding the de Mornay name, embracing our traditions, not losing the family that raised me. Oh, this really is a rubbish choice. I don't want to lose them, but I love the life I've started to build with Richard. He comes with his own difficulties, but I can accept them. Will it be enough?
Everything is almost ready for Mistress Lara's birthday expedition surprise. It's been a bit of an all-hands-on-deck effort organizing the affair and keeping it secret. She's obsessed with Egypt, memorizing hieroglyphs and ancient Egyptian districts, so she'll be delighted with what Lord Croft has come up with. This will be good for her. She's been acting up of late, but I know she's just craving more of her father's attention. He's been so buried in his research. It'll be a nice moment for the two of them to reconnect. And I do believe he needs it as much as she does.
Ah. Wait, what is this? Better. Let me guess, this one is blocked off? Yep. Okay, not the hardest puzzles in the world.
Dad loved a good bottle of wine. I can still smell his favorite Bordeaux.
Oh, Bordeaux.
Dad, this is it. The basement of despair.
Indeed, Lara. Muster your courage, for this is the only path to the Library of Infinite Knowledge.
Look there. See the string?
Ancient Egyptian tripwire. The keepers of knowledge want none to disturb their treasures. We must tread carefully.
Let me lead. I know how to spot all the traps.
I'm sure you do, my darling. Lead on.
And nobody bothered to clean up all of this years later? So, okay, where else are you going to put it? What, the basement, right?
One of the wire traps Winston made for my birthday expedition. Winston used my hair ribbons to make this. He and Dad put a lot of work into this birthday surprise. Water damage from the main hall above.
Cute. Do I have a map? Oh, I do have a map. Okay, but if this is ancient Egypt, where are the machine guns that Lara needs?
My stuffed bear. I couldn't have a tomb without a mummy.
That is so cute. It is so cute. I'm getting diabetes. Wait, but there was an Anubis head here somewhere. Oh, I came from here? Ah, over there. How am I supposed to get there? Oh, I can only see the upper levels, but not the below levels. Ah, later then. Okay. If you keep this place, Lara, definitely do some renovations, cause this place is sinking into the ground. Aha!
This bust of Anubis was from Dad's Egyptian collection. He must have put it down in the basement for our little expedition. Plans for adding electricity to the manor. Dad used to say his granny hated all the bright lights. There's a missing page.
Yeah, I think this was even the first mission in the testing, like the tutorial level in the Tomb Raider Anniversary, where you also run around in Croft Manor. You were supposed to turn the electricity
Amelia
back on.
left tonight. She packed her suitcase and walked right out of here, and I didn't even notice. Like those days in the Oxford Library before we even met, I just had my nose in a book, lost in my own world. I am such a fool. I have let my obsession with this damned ritual of long life rule my better judgment for far too long, and it may already be too late. How could I have not seen this coming? I've made this mistake over and over, always putting my research before my personal life. But it's never hurt like this before. I simply cannot live without her. If I have to give up this accursed quest that has plagued me for so long, then so be it. I am going after her, right now, tonight.
Good decision, dude. Oof.
Okay, Dad's ledger has to be in here somewhere. Hopefully it has the combination to the safe.
I've created a clever little map for Lara's birthday expedition. I used the invisible ink Amelia picked up for me in Morocco so many years ago. At the time, I remember being so annoyed by that rather aggressive street vendor, but she just smiled in her sunny way and paid him without a second thought. I assumed it was just a tourist scam, but it actually works. Turns out it requires a very specific kind of vellum and a heat source to illuminate the ink after it's dried. It should prove a nice challenge for Lara to puzzle out.
Vellum. What? Is that a specific kind of light? Like dark light or something?
I always accepted that Richard's rather unorthodox research was just something I had to live with. But But this time, the thrill of discovery has taken hold of me. I never imagined I could be drawn in this way. Richard cabled to tell me he's found the monastery. The symbol we deciphered in the scroll was the key to its location. I don't know if I honestly believe that this will lead to the fabled elixir of life, but I can't help but feel that a great secret awaits us there. My brother was threatening to shut down the expedition, but I managed to talk him down for the time being. Now I am going to meet Richard. I would bring Lara if I could, but she's still too young. She'll be in good hands with Winston, and when we return, her parents might just be a bit more famous.
Oh. This could also be where we find Bill Cipher in one of the books. we are awakening an ancient demon by accident.
It appears Sir Reginald's helmet fell off. Or didn't I put it back properly? This music is familiar. It's beautiful.
Don't breathe in too much, Lara. There's lots of dust in the air.
I remember this now. Each district in ancient Egypt had a symbol and a number. I always preferred these symbols to the actual number hieroglyphs.
Now, let me see. These two myths are referencing the same source material. But where did I see this image?
Dad, I think it's this one, in the chapter on Egyptian districts.
Why, yes, I think you're right, Lara.
I remember the page with the illustration of Ra.
My goodness, you've been paying attention, haven't you? This could be an important breakthrough.
Does this mean I'm your research assistant?
That and more, my darling girl.
Takes me back. This was always one of my favorite books in this library. I used to trace hieroglyphs. Those were good times. The best times.
It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. I wish I was good with kids like that. Yeah, don't we all? Don't we all wish that we had a family relation like in a family movie or Saturday morning cartoon?
This picture was taken in the library. 1820 additions to the main hall in progress.
Oh, yeah. Geronimo! Get used to it, Lara. Because once the main story starts, you are going to experience much, much more pain.
I've reached the monastery. As Roth predicted, it was hidden deep in the Himalayas. And now that I'm standing on these high stone walls, I am overwhelmed by the sheer beauty of the mountains that surround me. It is simply breathtaking. But what adds to their spiritual majesty is the truth of this place. The monks welcomed me, as is their way, but they seemed to expect me. They must have known someone like me would eventually come seeking answers. I know this is the place. They've conducted the ritual before. I have seen the evidence, the distinctive symbols carved into the floors, the art displayed on the inner chamber's walls. They've created the elixir before, and they will again if I can convince them. I sent Amelia a message straight away. I want her by my side for this discovery.
Dad was looking for an elixir. Was it the elixir of life?
Probably.
For God's sake, memorize the combination, you old fool. Lara's expedition treasure, my favorite painting by Amelia, the day of our wedding anniversary.
Wait, I need to write this down. Lara's expedition treasure painting of Amelia wedding wedding anniversary.
Okay, got to find those objects to figure out the combination to the safe. There's something else here. Dad's lighter. I don't remember him ever using it, though. The Croft family crest and initials PC. I wonder if this belonged to my grandfather.
What is that? I can't tell what that is. Oh. Oh, just a symbol. Okay, I thought there was an animal on there. Ooh! Press it.
Okay, should be able to light the fireplace now.
Ah, now we can set the manor on fire. I don't know what this achieves, but hey, now she is going to have it warm. So that is nice. Expedition treasure. Portrait of Amelia, wedding anniversary. None of that is here. God, like seriously, what happened? Did she just go on expeditions for years and let this place just crumble? Like, wow. My goodness. Lara is not a good house owner. Need a mini game where we hunt down all the rats with our guns. Neither am I. I mean, in order to be a good house owner, you had to, like, own a house, right? Yeah, that could help. Hey, wait, where was it? Ah.
Took quite a tumble off of this old thing when I was a girl. Still feel it in the shoulder from time to time.
Then you are in luck. You are going to feel much more pain. Ah, wait. Let's see. You're gonna feel so much more pain, Lara. So much more. Aha!
Blank, except for the image of a key.
Yep,
I remember this map now. It leads to the master key, but we made it with a special kind of invisible ink. It could only be seen with the heat of a fire.
Okay, already
I
saw
think I
it.
stashed one of Winston's master keys in here when I was a kid.
Ah, okay, I see. God, you need a key to open a key. Wait, what? I mean, okay, yeah, it's got to be, got to be a very specially made key. You need a key to...
I can see the map. Looks like the key is hidden under a trunk near the bookcase. X marks the spot, as they say.
Need a key to get to a key. Wait, what? To a bookcase. X marks the spot? What are you talking about? Hold on. No. Ah! Wait. Damn it. X marks beneath the bookcase? What? What? Or is it next? Like, this is one of those, Oh, okay. I thought this was one of those walls that turn. Seemed like the perfect place for it. Oh, what is this? Ah! Oh my god.
the master key. This should get me into the West Wing.
You can have breakfast, Lara. But first, you must find 13 separate
I
clues.
should open most rooms in the manor, including the Forbidden West Wing.
Dun dun dun. Wait.
I think there might be more clues to find in the library.
More? Even more? No. Oh, wait. I forgot the... Yeah, this one.
The Pharaoh's crown from my birthday treasure hunt. How old was I again? 6? 8? I think this hieroglyph corresponds to a number. But which one?
Wait. 2 birds. So, wait, we got the first number. Clues. No. Journals. No, relics. It's relics. Created in worksheet, right?
I remember
Yeah.
this now. Each district in ancient Egypt had a symbol and a number. I always preferred these symbols to the actual number hieroglyphs.
Okay. 5. It's 5. 2 birds is 5. Okay, we get the first clue. Nice. 5.
Okay, Dad's clues mention Mum's paintings and their anniversary. Hopefully I can find some answers in the West Wing.
Yeah, but weren't there some more doors that I could open now? Oh, it's only a matter of time before that one goes out. You have not plugged it in. Those accus of laptops, they don't last for very long.
Less than I thought.
So that's why the heating bill is so expensive in the winter. Wow, Lara. Wow. Gotta love those millionaires that live like hobos. Ah, here it is, I think. Ah, okay, this must be the East Wing then. Okay, let's do this first.
Mistress Lara, I took the liberty of preparing a tray, as dinner did not go according to plans. I've included, in addition to your meal, a few treats. I would appreciate it if you kept this between us, but I felt tonight called for something special. If you will forgive me the indulgence, your rapid exit from the dinner table had me concerned, and I wanted to impart something that I hope sets your mind at ease. I have known your father for quite some time. There is an intensity to his passion that can be frightening, but I recognize that same passion in you. You're more like him than you know. Never doubt that he loves you more than his research, more than his artifacts, more than anything in this world. Storms pass, and tomorrow will be clear and blue again. When you have finished, please leave the tray outside. Be well. Yours, Winston.
Aww. I wish I had a butler growing up. Ah, the library again. Okay, but there's more here. Maybe. I wish I had a friend. Ah, and this leads back to the... Okay. Alright, okay, so when we have a crowbar, we can easily get from there to here. Good, 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 good. Those one was blocked off. Those one was blocked off. Those was blocked off. Those was blocked off. Okay. But at least let me look out the window to see the garden with the labyrinth. Please, 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 please. At least give me that much. I knew this was here.
The Croft family crest.
Wow. How generic shall your crest be? Yes. Ooh.
This is strangely beautiful.
Okay. So she's going to love... I mean, I think the same. I love places where nature has taken over civilization again.
Okay, Lara, keep it together. You're starting to see things. Mum's atelier. Dad sealed it soon after she died. He probably couldn't bear the idea of removing any of her belongings.
My lord, we all hope your work was well received at the conference and look forward to your return. As is so often the case with these missives, I wanted to call your attention to an incident involving our little angel. It seems that Lara has been the subject of some ridicule amongst the other girls at school. From what I can gather, some of the other young ladies were teasing her for being too much of a tomboy. You know how Lara can get when pushed into a corner. Let's just say they won't be bothering her again. But I do think their words have had an effect. I believe Lara has been missing her mother lately. She's begun to worry that she isn't like the other girls. And having grown up with only a father, it shouldn't come as a surprise that she has trouble relating to them. I wonder if this new friend of yours, Anna, is it? Perhaps she might prove a welcome influence. It might be worth bringing her to the manor to meet Lara. In any case, I'll let you decide the proper time to do that. Please travel home safely. Yours, Winston.
I won't be bothering her again. They can't make fun of me when they don't have a tongue. Jesus, Lara.
Untouched for years, exactly as she left it. Mum's paintings. Which one was Dad's favorite?
One of me. The one of me. No, I do think that places where that are a little bit broken and overgrown with plants and everything,
You've almost got it done.
they look pretty nice. That's why I like the YouTube channels with abandoned places so much.
Here, let me show you. Like this, see? Well done, Lara. Well done.
I wonder how my life would have been different had she lived.
What is this? What is blocking the path here? Chairs? Yeah, looks like chairs. I wonder what that brand is. Brand? What brand? Oh my god, our father was a cartoon artist. He worked for Disney. Now everything makes sense.
I stood up to my family's criticism, stood in defense of Richard and our love. But as my new life began in Croft Manor, doubt set in.
Piano
How
ink.
could love flourish in these cavernous halls and endless passageways? Had I made a terrible mistake? I have never been more delighted to be wrong. Richard welcomed me to the manor, my new home, with a game. It was a clue, written in jumbled words from 5 different languages, but it pointed the way forward. The next clue was a seemingly blank piece of parchment in the kitchen. where the heat of a candle revealed a message written in lemon juice. I followed each step, grinning like a child as I solved his riddles and chased the trail to its end. A white cloth stretched out on the lawn where a picnic was laid out. We laughed and ate, and my doubt vanished with the last of the morning mist. Love can and will endure.
Oh. More importantly, is it in Bösendorfer or not? Steinway. Oi. I have no idea if that is a reference to anything or real pianos.
I don't have any memory of this. I wish I could remember doing this. Mum died too young.
Oh. You won't become an architect like that. Those buildings, they're all out of shape.
Mum with me as a baby. I've never seen this. Hard to believe I was ever that small.
Yeah. We all were. We all were once. Ugh. My skin is... My skin is starting to get itchy just looking at this.
Lara arrived tonight, though not without a bit of drama, but all is well. She's a healthy, beautiful baby. I've never seen Richard so happy. I'm sure he'll be celebrating with his favourite whiskey tonight. It's calm and peaceful now. Just the gentle sound
Cool,
of the
real
rain and
manufacturers.
small, sleeping breaths of this new life I hold in my arms. Lara Croft, my darling daughter. It's hard to put into words this feeling I have. We share a connection, something I never expected. A love so powerful and pure. Someday you'll feel it too. No matter where you go or where you find your place in this world, we will always have this connection.
I need to call my mom. I need to call my mom.
This was for a show in London of Mum's work. What I wouldn't give to see this today. It says here, Amelia Croft plans to show her work in New York. I wonder what happened with that.
9/11 happened? I don't know. Yay, more text.
I returned home this afternoon to collect the last of my paintings. I suppose I should say I returned to my
that's a bit early.
family's home. Atlas was there, in one of his foul moods, and even as he dripped venom for Richard with his cruel barbs, I could only laugh. To think that I once listened to my bitter brother in matters of my own happiness. My dismissal only served to infuriate him more. I left him there in Father's study, muttering to himself. On the drive back, as Winston took a longer route through the country, I looked through my paintings, Richard's favourite one among them, a simple abstract with blocks of red. I smiled, thinking about giving it to him. I was happy, and I was going home.
Yeah, that's... Yeah. No, 3 a.m. in the morning is a bit too early to call Mom.
Blocks of red. Dad's favorite painting. Maybe something about that painting will help me figure out the combination.
And you don't have the excuse anymore to say, oh, I'm just 6 years old. I don't know what I'm doing. Even though we know we did. Wait, what? Okay, wait, what? Blocks of red. Those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on. I haven't been 6 for 25 years. Me neither. We have that in common. Wait. That... Blah, blah, blah.
For God's sake, memorize...
Favorite painting of Amelia. Okay, then it's 4 red blocks, I think. Then it's 4. 5, 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. They make the the blocks, they highlight that in the text. Hold on. Listen to that again. Moving in.
I returned home this afternoon to...
No, wait.
I returned home this afternoon to collect the last of my paintings. I suppose
blocks
I
of
should
red.
say.
Yeah, they highlighted that. Yeah, they even wrote it in big letters. You can't make it more obvious than that.
I'm glad I still have so much of Mum's work.
Even though if it stands like this there, then she should say blocks of red. That's how she should have read it. If it's spelled out like that, but whatever.
With Amelia gone, the manor is a different place. A dimness pervades, a quiet I can't stand. Even though Lara is too young to understand what has happened, she also senses the change. She's asked after her mother only once, and I'm afraid my reaction must have terrified her. I will need Winston more than ever these next few months to help look after her. I never quite realized how much grief can consume a man, but I am utterly consumed. I know I can't escape the pain, but I will try my damnedest to avoid it. I will seal the West Wing for as long as I live in this place. It will remain exactly as Amelia left it. Perhaps someday Lara can find her own answers there.
Well, good job. You left it exactly the way it always was. Or so it would seem.
After everything Atlas has done, how could you tell him about the expedition?
It's just all been too much. I needed to talk to someone. He's still my brother.
I don't trust him.
You don't have to, Richard, but please, trust me.
I'm sorry, my dear, but I know him. He'll take it to the papers. The investors will pull out.
Then go. Without me, tonight. I will take care of Atlas, and then meet you in Tibet next week.
I was so young, but I still remember that terrible argument. It wasn't always an easy road for my parents.
Okay. Can you name your child Atlas? Atlas is a cool name. I think somebody in my family should be called that. I have children. My son is going to be named Atlas. I thought for a moment, wait, Atlas? Is this a new organization we never heard about before? And for a moment I also thought about the other organization from Borderlands 2. And I thought,
I
wow,
think
that
this is
can't be
Dad's
right.
pocket watch.
Broken?
Looks like it stopped precisely at midnight.
Ooh, that's a clue! That's a clue! That's a clue! That's a Blue's Clues.
My mother's perfume. The smell. So familiar. I can almost remember her.
Oh, that happens to me sometimes when I get like I'm a guy, so when I'm in the supermarket, I just pick shampoo. It has shampoo written on it, so in the cart it goes. And sometimes it would happen that I pick the exact same one that my mother would wear, and I'm overcome with emotion, with memories of childhood.
Mum, on her wedding day, she looks so beautiful.
October.
There's a date. October something. Damn, the number is faded.
October, wait. October is 10. And we have 12 for midnight. These numbers could mean something.
Their anniversary was in October. But which day? Oh, I can't believe I don't know this. There's got to be another clue somewhere.
I don't know this either, Lara. And I also have to look up on the calendar when my parents' birthdays are. So, and that of my brother. I maybe know the month. Maybe. I'm so very
I
bad with
remember
dates.
this. Dad gave it to Mum on her birthday.
Ah, October 13?
October 13th.
Mom's
Mum's birthday.
birthday.
Pretty sure my parents were married in October. I think it was close to her birthday.
Okay, so I only need to find a text that says, hey, we are gonna have a party 6 days after your birthday or something. Then I know the date.
Amelia would not have approved. That alone should have been the end of it. But I am, as God made me, a stubborn fool. I locked all the West Wing's doors, and I shall not open them again until either my life or my obstinacy comes to an end. The night before, Roth told me I would someday change my mind. Like a broken arm cast in plaster, he said. The wound would heal, and we would someday shed the bandages to be whole again. The metaphor made me furious. The clumsy way he cast our loss off as nothing more than an inconvenience. There is wisdom in his rough words, but I've done what I must. Perhaps one day, Lara will throw back the doors to let the sun shine in again. Maybe she will find her own sense of peace in this place.
Sunshine, I don't
At
know.
least that old thing still works.
I'm actually more surprised that all of these devices still have working batteries. That's actually far more impressive. I assume that after the rain.
This is Dad. I suppose it's a family tradition, but I can't imagine having one of these made of me.
Oh, I would like one. I would actually buy a 3D printer just to make a bust of my own head. People in the future, in the far, far future, thousands of years later, will think that I was an emperor of some kind. That would be cool.
I am bursting with pride. Amelia is with child. It is amazing how everything in life can change with such a simple event. Obviously, we don't know the gender, but already we've discussed possible names. Perhaps Benjamin, after my grandfather, or maybe Griffin. He was more infamous at Croft than even me. No, Amelia wouldn't have it. Besides, she's certain it's a girl. She favors a classic such as Scarlet or Kate, though I've made some headway with Lara. A subtle nod to the sun god Ra, and our days in Egypt, where certainly this child was conceived. I find myself thinking about this new life we've created, of how much she might be like us. For all my research into myths of immortality, I may have ignored the most obvious answer to the questions that plague me. We live on through our progeny, our genes,
What?
DNA, experiences passed through the generations. Perhaps this is the simple truth of eternal life, and I've just been too stubborn to accept it.
Wow, you just discovered something that any children's Disney movie can teach you. Heck, even in the 80s of some The Dark Crystal had that same message. So many movies had that message, and you skipped all past right past it. And yeah, you are right. The printer is the easy part. The 3D scanner will be more difficult. Aren't there
I may have discovered the secret to immortality without even knowing it.
Aren't there like back in the day there used to be internet cafes, or there still are, but aren't there like also like 3D printer shops of some kind where you can go precisely for this sort of job? Yeah, expensive. That is true. Also, once I have it, where do I keep it? I'm already completely out of space here.
Mum's wedding ring. I always wondered what happened to it. The inscription is faded.
Well, not really faded. You can just clean it. Terribly, but yeah, okay. That's been like, I have enough space here. That wouldn't be the problem. But then once I have one of my clean days where I use the where I, mop everything and stuff, then I'm going to regret it that I bought it, because it's one more thing that yet again I have to pick up and put somewhere else to get to all the spaces that need to be cleaned. Yeah, and I'm going only to use it once.
Push me over the edge. I've been able to see Richard in his element, seeing him at his best and his worst. I've experienced the purity and chaos of his passion, and I came to realize I want his passion in my life every day. So it's done. Richard wanted to wait another 4 days until my birthday, but I wouldn't have it. Once I make a decision, I prefer to get on with it. So we found a small chapel in Luxor that was just right. And with Roth and the others at our side, we married as the sun set over this remarkable land. Mother will never forgive me. Atlas will forever resent me. But I don't care anymore. I'm free of de Mornay obligations. Free to pursue my own passions and live my life surrounded by those who will encourage and challenge me. I'm excited for the future, whatever it may bring. Tomorrow, Richard and I return home to London as the Crofts, forging our path together.
What was the lesson in the last one, by the way? I wasn't paying attention to that one part. You mean the Dark Crystal movie? Well,
Okay, back to
immortality is
studying.
impossible.
That's safe.
That sort of thing. So wait, if I remember correctly, photo, crown, Amelia's necklace, expedition, no. Photo of Lara, location of Manor. Disney movies have that. There must be something. Disney movies cover all morals. There must be some Disney movies somewhere where that message is delivered. Wait, Encanto has family. Yeah, Pixar's up. It's Pixar, but it's also Disney. But it works. It works. It counts. Amelia's belongings. Photo of Amelia holding Lara.
Mom with me as a baby.
No, wait. We're close.
I don't have
No. Gallery, no. No! Damn it! Why did you close that? I never saw up. Oh, then prepare yourself for 10 minutes of crying your heart out. Okay, photo of Amelia on her wedding day. Wait.
Mum on her wedding day.
No, wait.
She-
I need her birthday. Amelia bottle,
My mum-
no.
This was.
Picture of Amelia and Lara painting together,
I
no.
don't have any memory.
Holding Lara. Wait, Amelia's belongings. And the photo of her birthday is not one of those things? Come on, I only need this one last thing. Ancestor legacy, no. That, no. Mom's wedding ring, no. Photo of Amelia and her wedding day. Amelia's perfume bottle, gallery pamphlet. Oh wait, these are all located in Croft Manor. And Mommy Bear. Drug mechanism. Photo of Lara. What? She had a...
My birthday.
Oh yeah. Lara located in Croft Manor. Oh, you could easily circumvent. Okay, it was October 13th. Yeah, then it's the 9. Then I was correct. You could easily circumvent that by finding that picture and then concluding that you don't need you really don't need to find the crown. If this was now a horror game, this would be the moment where a terrible monster would be waiting there on the end of the hall to catch you off guard. Okay, I could now end the game, but shouldn't I not look out for a crowbar? Because there are a few more items that I could obtain here. Weren't there a couple of boxes here that also required a master key? These are all needing the crowbar. Oh. Oh my god, what if there's just a crowbar inside the safe? Like, ta-da, Lara. Every new conclusion is just another riddle. I so would totally expect that. That is such a Croft thing to do. Oh, wait. Just like, to quote National Treasure with Nicolas Cage, every clue leads to another clue that leads to another clue that leads to another clue. And on it goes forever. Wait. Isn't there a list? Murals, relics, documents. Oh my god, what? 13 more documents? Where? Where? Okay, wait, I'm gonna make one more sweep of the basement to see if there really was not a thing that could be opened with the master key. Would hate to miss the cool little story tidbits just because I wasn't looking precisely enough. Also, I just have been up for less than 2 hours, and my breakfast is not no, my stomach is still doing its work, and when I now go riding my bicycle, I definitely would get tummy aches. So yeah, no, I need to kill some more time before that works. Oh, okay, now I see. That was the trap. Okay. This leads back. No, there really isn't anything here. Oh, but it looks nice. Yeah, and this needs another crowbar. Okay. Where in the world would you then find a crowbar? Time to go. There weren't even any hints, right? Where to find a crowbar. I'm gonna explode if there really is just a crowbar. Oh, hey, text.
Hi, Dad. I've been thinking about Mum lately. I wish I knew more about her. How did you meet? What was she like? Winston told me that she was a brilliant artist. Are some of her paintings locked up in the West Wing? And I guess I just want to know, did she love me, Dad? Did she ever say that she did? Maybe I'm just being silly, but will you tell me more about her the next time I'm home from school?
I know that voice. I know that voice. I've heard it somewhere before. It's the in Disco Elysium. The kid that is standing in front of the bookstore. That's her. And probably some other children's cartoons and movies. But I definitely know her from there. Okay, just one last sweep in the painting room. But nope, I don't think there is a crowbar. Nope. Okay. Then let's finish this. Well, is it a DLC? Or was it just part of the main game? Regardless, we can say. Although it's actually pretty interesting that some of these things that are intended as an introduction to a story also
Dad, what
serve
did you leave in there?
serve as a pretty good as a pretty good epilogue to a story. That's pretty nice. Like, to me, that's now just an epilogue.
Nothing too important, Lara. Estate business and such.
If it's not important, then why bother putting it in a safe?
I should know better than to try and pull one over on you. There is something important in here. And it's for you, should you need it someday.
Well, let's hope you came through for me, Dad. Okay.
It's a gun!
Clues. Let's see if I can figure this out. That worked.
It's a gun!
It makes me happy to know that Dad kept this safe. No, that's not what I'm looking for.
Just 54?
I am numb. It is taking all my willpower to hold back the overwhelming grief. Amelia's plane crashed in the mountains. She died alone in the snow, waiting for me to find her. Oh God, not her, not now. I cannot accept it. Life without her is too painful to imagine. I know what must be done, and I am resolved. I'm going to bring her back. Perhaps this is why I am here. Perhaps this is fate, a test of my faith in the truth I've sought for so long. Roth will fight me on this, but I can't face Lara. I can't look into her eyes unless I try. I must try to bring Amelia back. The monks are preparing the elixir now, and then we will see if all my years of hunting this truth was for naught.
Dad, what did you do? Dad's sequel to his first book on immortality, he never got a chance to publish it. Handwritten, this is the only copy. Damn, this isn't it either. I was certain there had to be a will in here. Wait, what's that? A blank page. Dad must have left this for me. It has to be important.
Wait. Decipher the blank... Oh my god, we are just getting started! Okay, blank letter. Then, back to the, library, because he probably used, more invincible ink. Yeah.
A hidden message. What are these
Oh!
strange marks? They have to be some kind of clue.
Okay. Bird. Wait. Bird, 3 dots, P. Ah, damn it. Letter revealed, hidden message. There.
I remember this now.
Shut up.
Each
I need
district
to concentrate.
in Egypt had a symbol and a number. I always preferred these symbols to the actual number hieroglyphs.
Okay, so we got 1. We got the P as 4, I would think. Yeah, 4. And the last one was bird. Bird is 2. 1, 4, 2, I think. Oh crap, there's another bird. Why? Why are there so many birds? Your spelling system makes no sense, ancient Egypt.
A hidden message.
3 dots, yeah, P, and the bird. Yeah, no, I think 1, 4, 2 is correct.
A
Wait.
hidden message.
But where is that? Ah. Wait, no. What? Ah, no, wait, this is the chessboard. The chessboard there on the left. Then the... Yo, it's in the wine cellar. Okay, I get it. I'm so smart. I mean, why would you go down to the basement only to play chess every time? But whatever. People play D&D in their chess chamber too. Oh, wait, this is incorrect. This is where I found the chess board. But, yeah, okay, wait, the other one is also probably in the library then. Okay, wait, library? Library? Is it even this room? Oh, hey, I missed you completely.
One of Winston's notes. He always hid sweets for me to find.
Cute. Hold on. Blank letter.
A hidden message.
Or is it supposed to be read like this? What is this? What is this room? Huh? Hold on. This maybe? No. Final puzzle. But this looks to me like... Wait, hold on. Okay, I can't zoom. But that one on the left, it looks to me like the chessboard system thingy. And I don't know of any other room in this manner that is built like this. This is the wine cellar. Look at the exits. That's precisely where you put wine in. It is that. Has to be. It's... Oh my god. Wait. Let me guess. So I find now a crowbar. And then the will to this manor is in some random ass... metal bookshelf. There's nothing here. What? Ah, wait. Let's see. Haha! Okay. I hope the code is correct for...
That worked.
Okay, I was just wrong about...
Locked in.
I was just wrong about the... about which wine shelf it was. Cool, our daddy had its own private bunker for the Fallout apocalypse. Huh? Oh, locked in. You're right.
Did Dad build all of this just to keep his research safe?
Richard, I tried to see you in person last week, but your manservant hustled me away like some common tout peddling silverware. He told me you are heartbroken and you're not yet ready to see visitors. He told me you blame yourself for your loss. Well, to that, I say you had damn well better. I hope it hurts. I hope every moment of your life from this day forward is a ringing echo of loss. I hope you live just long enough to feel that pain grow when you hoped it would diminish, because you earned it. You stole Amelia from us. You ruined her reputation and poisoned her mind with a fantasy for children. In the end, you might as well have choked the life from her with your own hands. Do not contact me again, ever. But you must make arrangements for the future of your daughter. Have you considered perhaps it would be better if you followed Amelia sooner rather than later? As Lara's legal guardian, perhaps I could erase some of the damage you've already done to the poor girl. If not, I will do everything in my power to see to it that the Croft name is forgotten. Lara deserves better than you. So did Amelia. And so do we all. Atlas.
Wow, what a pleasant person. What a very, very likable, decent... Wow. I want to be friends with him.
Dad's collected knowledge. There must be so many secrets hidden in here.
It would be so awesome if there was like a small reference to Resident Evil in here right now. Like he is somewhere here on in one of the research thingies, like the plant they use to make the T-virus.
Page from the renovation plans. They didn't want anyone outside the family knowing about this crypt.
Ah, more secret recordings.
The renovations are proceeding in secret. The work crew Roth hired for the job have been paid handsomely to keep the details of the job out of the records, so I'm fairly confident no word will get out about what I'm doing. I've been careless with presenting my findings, attracting all the wrong sorts of attention. Roth thinks I'm being paranoid by building this secret vault, but I know I'm being watched. My work is too important and potentially too dangerous. It can't fall into the wrong hands. I need a secure place to keep it all safe.
Oh. The old torture bunker that the serial killer who previously owned this mansion had built. That's it. I'm always a little bit, you know, I need to question a bit these recordings. Like, it was BioShock who first established that. Oh no, much earlier. I think in System Shock they already did this with private recordings. But like, they are all over the place. Like, even if a person makes recordings as a sort of diary, why would they be scattered everywhere? You know, why wouldn't they be all on one computer, on one room, all in the same place? Like in Batman Arkham Asylum, it makes sense because that place is a big unorganized clusterfuck anyway. So that makes even sense.
This was part of a set of statues Dad found in China. He thought it was linked to the Temple of Xian. Perhaps I should look into it someday.
I think she did in Tomb Raider 2. But yeah, it's like, is he walking in his mansion like, doop, 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 doop. Oh my god, I have a brilliant thought in my mind. I must record it right now. Blah, 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 blah. And then he just puts it in on a bookshelf somewhere, and then leaves it at there, only to be found years later by his daughter. Doesn't make sense.
I have done all that I could, and my Amelia is still cold and dead.
Immersion broken.
Roth first scowled at my designs. Then he pleaded with me not to go through with the ritual.
Yes,
not
in
because
your
he feared
mind.
it might work, but because he feared what I might do when it failed. And it has failed. There is no doubt in that. I prepared everything according to my research. When I dropped the stone into the elixir and held it to her lips, I thought for the barest moment that it had worked. The hour was midnight and my pocket watch stopped inexplicably. There was a charge in the air like the moment before a lightning strike. For a heartbeat, I imagined that my life was being drawn from me, as one empties a glass in order to be poured back into Amelia. I would have welcomed death if the last thing I saw were her eyes, clear and alive again. But the moment passed. Amelia is still dead, and I was no Orpheus. We will return to the manor and lay her to rest. I owe her that much.
Or it didn't work because she's still alive. That's my idea. Like, we are going to have a surprise meeting with our mom in the third game. Like, what? You are still alive? Like, the body they found was a fake. Or something like that. Or not her real body. It was the body of somebody else. Like, either she made it out, or she faked her own death.
You brought her home. She's here, somewhere.
Or she is not. Okay. That's it? No, not.
Might be able to use this to access other parts of the manor.
Ah ha ha ha. Ho, 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 ho. Yes, I know.
There's an inscription. This is the Croft universe. Our knowledge is to the east, our respite to the west. Our future is to the south, our past is to the north.
We can play the game now.
Our past to the north. Could there be something else beneath the manor?
My love, it is silent, so peacefully silent now. Even after the madness and chaos of the crash, I can't help but still wonder at the beauty of these mountains. I understand the magic that drew you here. Please know that I feel no pain in this moment, only immense sadness. Sadness that I couldn't see your smiling face once more. That I'll never meet the wonderful woman that our daughter will become. There is so much to say, but I'm tired. The sun is setting. The cold of night will overwhelm me. I know I will fall asleep soon, and likely never again awaken in this world. I'm scared.
She's fine.
Richard,
She's
your
alive.
life beyond. You know I've always struggled with faith, so I'm holding on to yours for now. I'm holding on as best I can, my love. Become the father Lara deserves. Know that I will live on in her.
Mum faced death alone. She was so brave.
She's fine. She's fine. She's fine.
Did this open the secret door from the inside? Hope I'm not trapped in here.
Cool, Lara. Oh wait, we have a crowbar. Haha. Oh, damn it. Okay. Guess we need to dig our way out with a spoon. Oh god, this also looks like the kind of place where you don't have phone reception.
Hi, Dad. So I know I only just returned to school, but when can I come out to the dig site again? It's just so boring here. We're doing all the stuff I already read last summer. I always end up staring out the window and thinking about our expeditions, and then I'm yelled at for daydreaming. I promise I'll be good and not disturb you and just work wherever you tell me. I just miss it, Dad. And I miss you.
Oh. Yeah, I think this way around is faster than crawling our way back through the broken parts of the basement. Like this, yeah. Yep, this is definitely faster. Give me more secrets. You know, you could have easily solved this with just some WD-40.
Lord Croft is resolved to seal the west wing of the manor. I try to talk sense into him, but he will not be swayed. And to make matters worse, I believe his experiences in Tibet have only further fueled the fire of his obsession. He's now up at all hours in his study, researching God knows what. And poor Lara, she is so confused. Too young to understand the tragedy that has befallen this great house. My dearest hope is that Lord Croft will emerge from his grief and embrace fatherhood and the love of his daughter. But I fear he may give in to his obsessive nature, that which Lady Amelia tempered in him so well. In any case, I will be a rock for young Lara. She will never sense tragedy and sorrow in me, only the love and support she deserves.
You know, I actually miss this character a lot more than I should. Like, the only experience that I had with this butler character was in the old games where you were running around in the on the grounds in the manor, in and around the manor, and putting him in the freezer. And and that left a greater lasting impact on me than any of the new characters in the reboot. You know? Imagine that. Okay, wait, what? Ah, okay, the main hall. Yeah, the main hall. I think there was a a sundial on the carpet. Right? Yep. Or sundial.
Our knowledge is to the east, our respite to the west. Our future is to the south, our past is to the north.
Oh. Oh, because the south is where the main gate of the mansion is. That's clever.
The offer came in the post last week, and I still haven't told Richard. He flew ahead to Tibet, where I will meet him shortly. I never told him I was submitting my work. Never thought there was a chance of being accepted. Oh, but a gallery tour is not something I can pass up. The show will take me away from England for over a year. I'll begin in New York and travel across the United States and, oh, God, I'm giddy even writing these words. When Richard and I were married, I was prepared to relegate my painting to a hobby, but it was Richard who objected, who gave me my atelier and studio. Without that support, I might still be painting boring landscapes. Now I can't shake the foolish sensation that leaving would be a betrayal. He will laugh at that and insist I accept, even though I know it will break his heart to be apart. He never once asked me to sacrifice any part of my life for his. I have, of course, in 1,000 small ways over the years, but he would never ask.
Hello.
The discussion can wait, and I will join him in Tibet. I won't cast a shadow over his find.
Yeah. Story. Now we burn it down and open up a path. Yeah, rip this off. Oh. Yeah, a person. My brother. Hold on. I already forgot what the sundial said.
There's an inscription. This is the Croft universe. Our knowledge is to the east, our respite to the west. Our future is to the south, our past is to the north.
I don't get it. Knowledge to the east. Respite to the west. Past to the north. Yeah, I would really like to go to the north, but they won't let me. Oh. Oh yeah, of course, so obvious. Whoa.
Incredible. This crypt was here all along.
Isn't that a nice feeling when you can go to bed at night and know that your entire family is buried beneath your house?
I expected a sort of crushing finality to grip me when we returned to the manor to lay Amelia to rest. Indeed, once the last of my funereal duties were performed, I fully believed that I would crumple to the ground next to her and expire, not from grief, but succumbing to the terrible exhaustion of the last few weeks. Instead, as the mausoleum stones slid into place, I felt a sort of peace and energy, one that I confess caught me entirely off guard. This was not the terminus of our story, and I was a fool to think so. Her body may be gone, but her spirit still resides here, in the manor, in me, in Lara. Her soul is forever twined with mine, and death is just a momentary interruption. I walked out of that cold quiet into a sunlight that burned my eyes, and I have never been more sure. Death is not the end, and there is work yet to do.
Wow. A determined man is determined. Memory of father and... Oh god, I can't read this. Nobody is taking care of this place.
Can it be? Dad, you did bring her home.
My dearest Lara, it is difficult to write this, knowing these may only ever be words on a page to you. I wonder if you will remember my voice. Will you remember the way we used to play and laugh? Will you remember me comforting you when you were sad? Know that I'm still with you, Lara. My energy, my love. It's within you. It always will be. Use that energy to pursue your passions in life. Never let others determine your journey. You become who you are through your choices, through the love you give and the promises you keep. I hope you are happy, that you are loved and successful in whatever it is you choose to do. I am proud of you, my darling.
I like to imagine...
Remember me, with all my love, your mother.
I like to imagine that the dad just took her body and just put it on there and put a bunch of cement over her. Oh. Oh. Okay, we just gave up looking for...
A What's this? A letter.
2 days later. Oh, come on. Are you going to tell me now that attached to the letter there is now the paper that she was looking for?
Lara, I have received the notarized affidavit confirming Amelia's grave and the discovery of the burial crypt within the manor premises. While I can't fathom why your father would hide your mother's fate from her own family, I cannot deny that any legal claims I may have had on the estate are now null and void. Croft Manor and the remainder of your father's assets are now yours in perpetuity to do with as you wish. If there comes a time when you require assistance in managing the estate, I hope you will consider contacting me to retain my services. Sincerely, your uncle.
Wait. So me being related, this entire place being named Croft Manor and being in possession of the Croft family for God knows how many generations is not enough to give it to me. But a crypt beneath the manor somehow gives me legal right over everything. Okay, I accept it. I got a mansion now. That's all what matters.
I've been so focused on defying my uncle, of fighting to keep his hands off this manor, that I never realized how much this place actually means to me. But since I've been here, I can feel the presence of my mother and father. I sense the entire history of my family and the deep roots we have in this place. I want to honor my parents. I want to honor all of my ancestors. The Croft family may be all but destroyed, but I will make our name and our home great again.
Make Croft great again. Ah, okay, she did. Oh boy, here we go again. Okay, so she did a little bit of work. She at least put a bit of wood over the hole. So she at least got a little bit started on and there she fixed also the... Oh no, wait. No, she didn't. Looked like there was something on the glass as well. But hey, look at that. You know, she cleaned up a bit. She put some of the crap in some plastic bags. She is having a start. She is starting to fix the house. That's something. That is something. Maybe want to I don't know, put a door here or something. I don't know. I wouldn't like for the corpse smell to enter the rest of the house. Just saying. So what else did she do? Oh yeah, she cleaned up here a bit. Cleaned up all this place. Yeah, I know. Looks a little bit, looks about 10% better than it did before. Probably doesn't smell like much at this point. True, but it's still a crypt. It's still a crypt. And for this, I think, yeah, okay, it makes sense that this is here. Or is still here. She's going to need a few construction men to help her with that. Cleaned up here. Oh my god! A mop! Oh my god, she is hard at work. She is definitely hard at work. Oh my god. Like, thinking... Like, if I owned this place... Holy moly, I could probably... listen to about 100 podcasts for the next couple months while cleaning up this entire place. Like, the windows alone, that would probably take an entire day. Incredible. Incredible. Yeah, so we cut we got our possessions back. We cut a very mean old uncle from our lives. And yeah, last time we finished the main story. And with that, we are officially done with Rise of the Tomb Raider. Yay! And like I said last time before, I originally planned to just only play this game. Because, like, I did enjoy the first game, but it wasn't like, yeah, okay, that's a game that I definitely need to replay again. No, it was okay, but like, I didn't think that I ever needed to engage with that again. But considering now that how story-driven this game was, I definitely need to play the third game as well in a stream. I can't just play it while watching a show at the same time or something. I do have to listen to what is going on. So look forward for that. And yeah, I am the German guy. I don't know if I'm going to stream tonight. First of all, I'm going to go outside, ride my bicycle, get some sunlight on my skin, on this very, very white vampiric skin that definitely needs a little bit color so that I don't get sunburned right away on the first day on my vacation, just like I did last year. Going outside? Yeah, I have to. Daddy has to. So, with that, I leave you. Have a nice day. Say goodbye to Lara for about a couple of weeks. And I'm the German guy. We will see each other definitely again. Check out my YouTube channel and all that good stuff. Bye.